All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. Uh, Pretty excited. I have a demo today to show off the browser extension that I'm building and where I'm at. I made pretty good progress the last day or two, and pretty much the core part of the product for Just Schedule Me. This is a micro SaaS that I just launched. It quickly adds events to your calendar via text or an image. I got an MVP out the door, but I'm building out the product and making it much better by having an extension. I want it to be very, very slick and frictionless. But let me just show you. Okay, so I went to Instagram and just found a random event. This is just the nice looking flyer. There's no button. There's no way to just like add it to your calendar. You have an image and you have some text. And Instagram especially is really bad about like not having links, which is pretty frustrating. So what you do is you right click. And there's this context menu and you click okay. Okay, so you saw the loader thing. Takes a little bit of time for to send it up to the server, to the LLM, have the LLM read the text, figure it out, and then return it back. But here it is. Here's your event. You just click like this, and you add it to your calendar. Okay. You obviously need to look at it and go like, okay, yeah, looks good. Click save and add it to your calendar. Some caveats here. Number one, this is a work in progress. You are signed in, so I actually added off. So I am using Clerk for the off. Clerk is a basically a product for off. You can drop it into your product, whatever. And they have a browser extension plugin that works really well. So when I've installed the extension, and here you can see it running up here, I had to sign in. So this for now, like just this working version, I'm actually signed in. So I need to figure out that part. There's still a lot more work to be done because I want people to try it for free, but like I don't want to give too much away. So I need to figure out like the onboarding off part and how much to give away. But for this example, I am signed in. Like I'm actually like you can click right here and go to the dashboard. When you do this, when you copy and paste the text in the app, and you do the same thing just manually, you can go edit the event. So like right in there, you don't need to edit it in your calendar. There's like all the functionality to like change dates, times, locations, and whatnot. The note, you can do all of that from the app and before you get to your calendar. But for now, for the extension, because I need to just move fast and get a MVP out the door, this is read only in the extension. So yes, it creates an event and hopefully the AI nails it, but you're not going to be able to do any editing in here. If you need to go do all sorts of editing to that event, you'll have to do it in your calendar or actually go to the app and do it there. A bit of a compromise, but again, I'm not going to spend too much time and effort on the extension unless I have paid customers and they want and need that. Obviously, I don't want to build for like months and I'm the only user. So here's another example of how you're going to do this. Uh, you're going to right click on an image. So let's say there is a flyer, like the event flyer, or there's just a PDF or an image. So you find an image and you right click, you wait, it takes a little while. Oh, it is. I just realized this is a live demo, but I also realized it's using my local instance. It's actually not pointed to the server, and it's a bit slower on my machine. Okay, so here is this event. This is a fake flyer. This is like a demo kind of thing. Like it did its best to fill out the blanks for a fake one, but it's like, here you go. The venue, the venue stadium, it's like fake. It's not real. Um, and one important thing is I haven't tried to do sensible defaults. There are subtle differences. Let me show you. when you actually go to your calendar, the idea is this is an event in the calendar, and the LLM has no context. It's like there's no date and time, so I'm gonna make it all day. But we are weird differences in the calendar. Like an all day event, like look at it's free, busy. An all day event is like pinned to the top in the most calendars, and those are things like vacation, Sarah's birthday, uh, taxes are due, or something like that. It's not like an actual event taking up the space on your calendar. And so I haven't tried to default and be as clever and smart as possible. It's like, don't make it all day, like, AKA click this button. Make it be like on your calendar like that. And it's tough because if it's I don't know. The user is just gonna have to kind of like look at it and go like, oh no, actually make it an all day thing because I'm gonna be there all day. Or yeah, take up the whole space. But it's a little tricky when there's no context. Like I don't want it to fail. I want it to succeed for the user, but like it has to take some liberties sometimes if there's just missing context. So for this example, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to like make it all day. I want it to be in the calendar taking up space. So let me just like, okay, midnight to midnight. I don't know what. But yeah, it's working. I'm super, super, super pumped. Like I said, there's a lot more to do. This is a work in progress. There's like jankiness with like waiting for the event. That's kind of broken. There's just a lot more work. This is totally a work in progress. The onboarding, the onboarding off stuff. There's so much more work to be done. That's it. Let's see if there's any questions or comments. All right, no questions and comments today. Um, on to my random story for today. So I talk a lot about this. I'm running a newsletter and trying to build something I'm passionate about. And the newsletter, yeah, it's probably going to be a marketing thing. And yes, I do need to make money. I need to keep the lights on and pay bills. But the newsletter is like really, really a passion because I want to try to share really cool shit. I believe that. I'm a lot older than I'm an older guy now, and I've used the internet since the '90s when I was a kid. And I remember the old internet. The old internet was so fun. It was the wild, wild west. People created all this crazy shit, and people would pour their hearts and souls into creating cool little things. And I miss those old days where you just saw fun little crazy things, thought provoking things. Not no social media, no algorithms. Um, I believe the old internet is more than alive. It's just buried under a mountain of shit. There's just these algorithms and gatekeepers, and you have. It's just so hard to find these things. So my whole philosophy is put something good out into the world. The world needs fun, things that make you smile, that bring you joy, cool things, cool ideas that have never been maybe presented to you before. Needs more art, needs more happiness, needs more joy. I feel like these are kind of weird, dark times, and I'm pouring my heart into this thing because part of it is I want to see this cool stuff and I want others to see it. I want to do that. So one thing I started to do is when I feature something in the newsletter, I try to track down. Sometimes the person's information is on there, but sometimes it's like, who built this thing? This is like, who even did this? I'm trying to find each creator of everything that I post and send them an email or drop them a line saying, "Hey, I saw your thing. Thank you for building this. This is really cool." That's it. Just like pay it forward. Just try to put good things out there. And I posted yesterday's newsletter was a pretty cool thing. Super cool. You could tell this guy spent so much time and energy on this because it's pretty complex. You could see some of the source code, and I was like, "Fuck, this guy spent a lot of time and energy into this thing. This is pretty cool too." And so I just sent them a note. I didn't put the newsletter. I didn't like say this was featured in the newsletter. No, no, nothing like that. I didn't even mention that at all. Like I just sent it from my private email. And the guy seemed pretty blown away that I said that. He said, "Thank you so much. That means a lot to me." And I understand because I'm building things and putting it out into the world. And it sucks to get no feedback. You have no idea like is this good? Is it shit? Like, what do people think? It's just like you often will put things out there, and you people will look at you see like the analytics. You know, someone's looking, but it's just like crickets, like nothing. You don't know. So I just want to like pay it forward, and honestly, they made the content, and I'm putting it in the newsletter, so I can at least say thank you to these people. I'm putting in the newsletter. I obviously thought it's cool. I really appreciate it. So at the very least, I could tell them thank you. So I don't know. Just I'm gonna see how far I can get with that because it's tough to always find the people, but I just think it's the least I could do. Anyways, that's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.